Eva, do you mind if I jump in with a definition? We often ask, like, what's high dosage, right? We've done trials with 20 hours of dosage. We did a trial with 40 hours of dosage. The average school year is about 135 hours of dosage. The period is 45 minutes, 180 days. Our trial of 20 hours of dosage, and this was a little different. It's opting in kids who wanted to do well in the SAT math who had done not well at all. We're getting 20 hours of dosage from our tutors, and there was a very promising effect size of that. It's not published yet. It was run by the College Board, but 20 hours in that particular model, and it's completely online, shows significant promise. 40 hours was the actual average dosage received in our first contract AJ and I did in New York City with kids for the New York State Regents. Their pre-test on the Regents in math was taken before tutoring in January, the post-test after the tutoring in June. There was a 10-point average gain from pre to post on the Regents for 40 hours of dosage. We actually believe in this everyday model up to 135 hours, but I think the minimum I would recommend in terms of a high dosage model would be 60. It would be about half of the available hours in a year. Maximum would be the number of days and having it every day. I think that's an interesting conversation to have. And the other piece I'd say, people talk about tutoring in small groups. I don't believe in one-to-one, both from a financial point of view, but from a learning point of view. Kids will learn from each other. There's peer-to-peer collaboration, which is very useful at any grade. On a cost basis, it's good. And for the adult, you want your student working and struggling and persisting. So the optimal use of adults' time is not to have one student whom you're just watching, but to have two at least, and I think most of four, as Carly mentioned, so that you're actually working actively with one while the other is working productively independently. So I would recommend a one-to-one tutoring, and I wouldn't recommend a dosage of less than 60 if it's possible to be scaled.